Start. Yes. Hello, Pan Pacifics. Welcome to Pan Pacific University and our growing RPC family. It is my pleasure to see you here in our virtual acquaintance for the academic year 2022-2023. Today, we mark this date as an event to build a link and familiarize ourselves with our fellow RPC students and the faculty as well. So to our Dean in RPC, Dr. Virgo Lopez, to the Program Head of BA Communication, Dr. Marie Lian Castro, and to our RPC faculty and all students, may you have a pleasant and blissful afternoon. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. And we also acknowledge the presence of our university officials, the Office of Student Affairs and Services, and the school administrators and heads, and the staff of Pan Pacific University. Welcome to the RPC's virtual acquaintance. Okay, share screen, okay. Let me admit our faculty, Miss Kathleen. Okay, so I am elated to virtually meet and greet you all, for this day is such a memorable and worthwhile moment for us, especially the freshmen and transferees. Just like me, I am a transfer, so this is my first time to really experience this kind of program by Pan Pacific University. So it is something that is very memorable for me. So that this event makes us official members of our beautiful and nurturing RPC family. So before we proceed, I would like to introduce myself. I am Renz Batawag Bambico from BSED English, and I am your host for today. Now, are you ready for our virtual acquaintance? Please give me a party popper if you're now ready. All right, 28, 30, 31. We have 62 participants. Where are the other party poppers? Yes, are you all ready? Okay, fantastic. Well, I think we're all ready now. So for our attendance, please make sure that you fill out the form through the link posted in the in-call messages. Posted by Mr. Mark Clifford Manganaan. Again, please make sure that you fill out the attendance form posted by Mr. Clifford Manganaan in the in-call messages. "30 seconds before we proceed. Okay, are you all settled? Done with the attendance? May I see a thumbs up from your end if you do so? Very well. Now let us all be one in mind, body, and spirit as we thank and pray to our Almighty God for all his blessings. After which, please observe the proper decorum as we pay tribute to our dear motherland by singing the Philippine National Anthem. Mr. Eric Wico, kindly lead the prayer.
Let us all remember that we are in the most holy presence of the Lord. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear God, we thank you for this week, and we offer you our works, joys, and challenges for today. We thank you for blessing us with the gift of life. We humbly ask you to lead us in our ways to be a pioneer, Inflame our hearts with compassion, enrich our lives with service, and enlighten our minds with the truth. Guide us in every decision and conversation as you fill our hearts with your love and grace. Our Lasallian prayer: I will continue, O my God, to do all my actions for the love of you. Saint John Baptist de la Salle, pray for us. Leave Jesus in our hearts forever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang mag-ibig, telas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bangaw, ay hinagang tulang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng partay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Thank you, Miss Kyrie. RPC, I believe that you'll agree with me on this. Nothing can be warmer and more encouraging than cordial and affectionate words of welcome. So to formally welcome us, let us lend our ears to our hardworking, able, and talented RPC faculty and student council advisor, none other than Mr. Frederick Lorenzo Villanueva, as he gives his opening remarks.
Okay, hello everyone. Good afternoon and welcome to the second virtual acquaintance of the Romeo Padilla School of Education and Arts with the theme Building a Link. So, but before we formally start the program, I would like to give an acronym for this event, the link for. I have a word for each LINK. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's build letter A, a loving environment. Okay, so wherein there is no discrimination between each of us, student to students, student to teacher. So we will have a fun learning environment wherein we accept each flaws, whether it's our ups or our downs, we still love each other. Next is letter I, which is initiative. Let us build an initiative within ourselves. Okay, so don't wait for someone to tell that we start doing it. So be the best that we can so that we will be the better version of ourselves. And we have to build a no response. Okay, so learn to say no. Not every time or not always we should say yes. So let us learn when to say no and when to say yes. And lastly, but not the least, we have letter K, which is know yourself better. So with that, know yourself better. So let's not be like a frog. You know what? Frog is um, frog is an animal which feeds itself to its environment. So like for example, pag mainit, ayan, kahit na yung palaka ay ilagay mo sa kumukulong tubig, mainit at habang kumukulo, hindi yan tatalon. Okay? Hanggang sa namalayan na niya, patay na pala siya. So know yourself, ladies and gentlemen. And before I leave, I would like to leave 5 words. Okay? Do what makes you happy. So if you're not happy anymore, then go out from your cocoon and fly high like a butterfly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Virtual Acquaintance Building a Link. Good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you, Sir Derek. Bless you. Thank you for that warm words of welcome. And indeed, Pan Pacific University promotes building a link. We have a loving environment. It helps us to build initiative within ourselves, and it teaches us to say no to situations that doesn't make us grow. And of course, it promotes us to know ourselves better. And we should be real and authentic. You should be real and authentic because you are unique as you are. Thank you. So every university, speaking of unique, every university is unique and outstanding in its way. They say that if you want to be the best, you have to be with the best. Well, Pan Pacific University is simply the best. With that, let us all give our attention to the introduction video of Pan Pacific University to be presented by Ms. Kyrie Shane Aragon.
Express my gratitude for all the cooperation that you had with our university, and please accept our regards on your founding anniversary. Congratulations once again, and mabuhay!
Kaya to, kakayanin nyo, basta sama-sama kayo at naniniwala kayo na ginagawa nyo to dahil gusto natin para sa lahat, para sa pamilya nyo, sa bayan nyo, sa komunidad nyo, ng mas mabuting kinabukasan para sa lahat.
Pleasure to welcome you to Pan Pacific University as we celebrate our 29th founding anniversary and 14th University Day. Tonight, we give importance to the men and women who worked behind the accomplishment that gives pride and honor to the university and to unveil the QS Stars marker.
I am inspired looking at the faculty of this institution, and I draw inspiration to these students who are here around with us. To everyone who are here, I draw inspiration from you, and that is an inspiration to me. Good afternoon.
Congratulations, Pan Pacific University. Let us move forward and claim victory for Philippine higher education. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.
Look at Pan Pacific University as inspiration and create linkages with Pan Pacific University for benchmarking and collaborative efforts.
I'm very, very thankful to be part of this achievement of the university. Congratulations po sa Pan Pacific University and looking forward to more successes in the future.
With all of this, I think we've been doing a good job. And again, as local chief executive of Board Daneta, I congratulate you and I commend all the members of the academy. Congratulations and mabuhay po kayong lahat.
And may all of you be blessed by Almighty God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
That I'm sure will be one of many, many, many more. And I would like to also take this opportunity to say happy birthday, Daddy. You have been an inspiration to all of us. I love you. We love you all.
Happy birthday and congratulations on another achievement, Daddy, and more to come in the future.
Happy birthday, Daddy. We love you so much and always remember this sign. Congratulations to Pan Pacific University for the 3-star QS rating, and I just want to say happy birthday to our grandpa. Daddy, we love you. None of this would have been possible without you.
Thank you, Ms. Kyrie. Indeed, Pan Pacific University is the pioneer and catalyst in changing students' lives by cultivating their skills and qualities. Here in Pan Pacific University, we are made to be the best. Hindi tayo lalabas ng Pan Pacific University na hindi fully equipped at hindi handa sa ating career at sa ating mga gagawin. So, in Pan Pacific University, ang dreams natin ay nagkakatotoo. So at this juncture, let us meet the RPC Student Council officers to be introduced by the Pan Pacific University Student Council President, Mr. Renny Boy Rico.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is indeed my honor to present to you the set of officers from Romeo Padilla School of Education and Arts. We have the governor, yours truly, Renny Boy Rico, and our Vice Governor, Ms. Kyrie Shane Aragon, Secretary, Mark Lawrence Carahay, Treasurer, we have Mr. Eric Wico, our Auditor, Beverly Tabilin, we also have our representatives. Third year representative is Mark Leaford Manganaan. Second year representative, Rodrigo Mendoza. First year representative is Aldrin Luis Bautista. We also have our parliamentary student council officers who are going to lead each program. So we have Ms. Jed Renee Berdos, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology, Hazel Ann Cuenca from Bachelor of Physical Education, Michael Natino from Bachelor of Elementary Education. We also have from Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Filipino, Rayan Runamo. And from Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English, Maria Angelica Indozo. From Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Social Studies, we have Jordan Javier. And from Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Mathematics, Nico Pavo. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the officers whom you can ask for any help when it comes to Romeo Padilla School of Education and Arts concerns. Thank you so much and good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Gov. So I believe that you now know who to seek help from whenever you have concerns, especially here in RPC. So our student council here in RPZ has very approachable officers, and they are always committed to being the voice of the studentry, and they advocate for school and the student welfare. Once again, let us lend our attention to our honorable student council officers as we watch their welcoming video to be presented by Ms. Kyrie Shane Aragon.
Good morning, everyone. This is the day that we all have waited for. This day, I wanted everyone to share a smile with each other and say at last, face to face is real. Amidst the pandemic, Pan Pacific University stood still in its commitment in continuous development of globally competitive citizens. To our incoming freshmen students, welcome to RPC family. Welcome to Pan Pacific University. We all should live by the core values of Pan Pacific University, which is pioneer, compassion, service, and truth. This is Ronnie Boy Rico, your Pan Pacific University Student Council President and Romeo Padilla School of Education and Arts Governor. Welcome.
Hey there, Pan Pacifics. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pan Pacific University. Let's have another blast for this academic year, 2022-2023. This is Kyrie Shane Aragon, your RPC Vice Governor.
Hello everyone. Hello, Pan Pacifics. I am Mark Lawrence Karahay, your RPC Secretary for this academic year, and I welcome you all to Romeo Padilla School of Education and Arts.
Good day, everyone. This is Eric Vico, your RPC Treasurer, and I'm hoping that you will enjoy staying your college life here at Pan Pacific University.
Good day, everyone. I am Beverly C. Tabilin, your RPC Student Council Auditor. We are delighted to welcome you to Pan Pacific University and are excited to bring back our vibrant campus life. Whether you are starting or continuing your educational journey with us, look forward to learning, exploring, and growing together. Again, welcome to Pan Pacific University. Welcome to Romeo Padilla School of Education and Arts.
Welcome to Pan Pacific University. The start of a new academic year is an exciting time, and I look forward to welcoming you to the campus community. We are delighted to welcome you to our university and excited by the return of our spirited campus life. We look forward to learning and growing together.
Good day, Pan Pacifics. Another school year has to come, and Pan Pacific University is more than delighted to open more opportunities for us. To all the continuing students, you know the drill, and to all the freshies, you know the thrills. Rodrigo Mendoza, your second year representative. See you all, everyone.
Okay, pasensya na, medyo madilim. We have a power interruption here in Pangasinan dito sa Luelco. So, yeah. And now to introduce our, where's the ano? Can see it. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Thank you for that very warm welcome, RPC Student Council officers. I am sure our students here would love to participate in our school's future activities. Tama ba, RPC? Kung willing nga kayong makipag-participate at excited kayong makipag-participate sa mga programs ng RPC, kindly hit that heart button. Ayun, thank you guys. So, now to present the RPC student leaders and faculty peers. Let us look at the presentation. So first, our outstanding dean, Dr. Virgo Clemente Lopez. And next, Miss Eva Maureen Velasco Milo, our faculty in all related subjects, and she is also the Bachelor of Elementary Education, Field Study, and Internship Supervisor. Next, Mr. Rene L. Toquero. He is the instructor for all BPED related subjects, and he is also the NSTP coordinator of Pan Pacific University. Next, Mr. Frederick Lorenzo Villanueva. He is also a teacher for BPED related subjects, and he is the RPC Student Council advisor. Next, Mr. Rodlan D. Alvendo. He is the teacher for English related subjects. He is our instructor, especially here in BS English, and he is also the advisor of the Pan Pacific University's first ever university paper, The Pioneer. He is one of the technical advisors of The Pioneer. So here are our part-time faculty. First with Mr. Mark Roland Abelio, and he is the instructor for AB Psychology related subjects. Next, Miss Alvina de la Cruz, also an instructor from AB Psychology. Miss Amy Bulatao, the Social Science faculty, and Miss Sheila Maranan, our guidance counselor and also an AB Psychology faculty. Here are the new members of our faculty. Dr. Marie Lian P. Castro, she is our program head in BA Communication. Miss Kathleen Joy Manangan, also a BA Communication faculty, and Miss Neliza Pinera, an AB Psychology faculty. We have also our SBE faculty, Teacher Marielle, Teacher Teresa, Teacher Rochelle, Teacher Ronilian. Welcome po. Good afternoon. So what you are seeing right now are the activities where the RPC is involved. All right, here in RPC, everyone works together to a common goal. We embody the core values of our university, namely pioneer, compassion, service, and truth. We also work hard to fulfill its mission, to develop ourselves in building better lives by pioneering in learning, teaching, and research, to be compassionate towards the environment and our fellow men, and be service-oriented in its processes and pursue truth for the benefit of humanity. Now, it is time for us to be in the breakout rooms where we'll have time to acquaint ourselves with our co-students and our respective specializations. Please listen closely to this room assignments. For AB Psychology, please go to room number 1. You will be joined by your facilitators, Ms. Jed Renee Berdos, Mr. Lawrence Carahay, and Mr. Aldrin Louis Bautista, together with the faculty, Mr. Mark Roland Abelio and Miss Alvina de la Cruz and Miss Nerissa Jane Pinera. Elementary education, please proceed to room number 2. You will be joined by your facilitators, Mr. Michael Natino and Miss Beverly Tabilin, together with the faculty, Miss Eva Maureen Milo, Miss Mariel Rico Frente, and Miss Sheila Marana. For the BPED, please enter room number 3. Your session facilitators are Miss Hazel Ann Cuenca and Mr. Mark Clifford Manganaan, and you will be joined by our faculty, Mr. Rene Tequero and Mr. Frederick Villanueva. English majors and AB Communication, kindly proceed to room number 4. Your session facilitators are Miss Angelica Endoso and Mr. Eric Wico. You will be joined by our faculty, Dr. Marie Lian Castro and Mr. Rodlan Alvendo. Math, Social Science, and Filipino majors, please proceed to room number 5. Your facilitators are Mr. Nico Pavo, Ms. Rayan Renamo, Mr. Jordan Javier, and Mr. Rodrigo Mendoza. And you will be joined by the faculty, Ms. Amy Bulatao, Mr. Esa Bilog, and Ms. Kathleen Joy Mananga. Again, I repeat, for AB Psychology, room number 1, Elementary Education, room number 2, BPED, room number 3, English majors and BA Communication, room number 4, and room number 5, Math, Social Science, and Filipino major.
Mr. Bambico, I think you should be able to type in the chat box the specific rooms because the participants are already randomly assigned so that they would know how to go. Thank you. Mr. Mark Lawrence. Sir JR, I promoted you as a co-host, but probably you can help us organize the rooms, please. Sir JR.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then just follow the one mentioned by Ms. Aragon and Mr. Villanueva. The rooms will be closed in 3 seconds.
Copy, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, hindi po kami makapunta sa room 5.
In the meantime, Mr. Villanueva should be able to reorganize first the rooms, okay? Because you are randomly assigned. So what you need to do is to go to the respective rooms, the ones mentioned by Ms. Kyrie and Mr. Villanueva in the chat box. Room 1 for Psych, B.Ed for room 2, B.Ped room 3, and so on.
Room 4 for BSc English and ABCom, and room 5 for Filipino, Math, and Social Studies.
Room 2 again. Room 2 for the B.Ed.
Yes, BEd.
Room 3 for the
BPed.
PPD. Room 4.
BSc English and ABCom.
BSc English.
Yes, and ABCom.
ABCom. Then the room 5 is for Soksai.
Filipino, Mathematics, and Soc-Sci.
Wait lang. Math. Okay. The breakout room is so kindly join your
Rodrigo po. Yes. Apo.
Mr. Villanueva or Ms. Kyrie, kindly assign now the faculty to the respective rooms as well. Thank you.
Yes po, sir.
Academics. Okay, so we'll consider you guys as third year students na lang as it is. Okay? Can I get a thumbs up if okay lang yun? Right. Okay, so bago tayo pumunta sa exciting part, may I ask the present faculty to introduce themselves first? Hello, Sir Mark. I see you over there. Guys, open your cameras din pala para mag face-to-face naman tayo. Thank you.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Dean, good afternoon po. Okay. Welcome to first years, of course. Welcome to Pan-Pacific University. So I welcome you all. Okay. Jed, maraming salamat. So anyway, yeah, no, so sa mga students, no, so yeah, I think some of you here are already my students. So yan, I'm happy to see you all again. Okay, sige, no, welcome, no. Siguro may mga advices lang ako for these new students, no, and transferees. Of course, no, 3 words lang, no, simple lang, no. First is focus. Focus kayo lagi, no, kasi ang subjects kasi natin sa psychology, pahirap ng pahirap yan, no. So as you progress, no, on your years, and focus lang, no. Wag tayong mawalan ng focus sa study. And next is patience, no. Siyempre, karamihan sa mga prof natin din, siyempre may mga strict din. Ako naman, pag naging prof niyo ako, mahirap yung mga ano ko, na mga activities, ba? Alam niyo yan, Jed. But of course, no, it's a rewarding thing after you finish those activities. No, patience lang talaga, literally. And ano ba? Focus, patience, and ano pa isa? Trust, focus. Wala, siguro ayun na 2 words lang, no. Yun lang naman kailangan niyo para mag-progress in our program. So yun lang. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sir Mark. Baka yung tinutukoy mo dun, Kuan, faith, trust, and pixie dust. Ganun. Anyway, moving on, we have also Miss Penera. If I'm not mistaken, you're new po sa ating faculty. Nice to meet you po. May I invite you to introduce yourself po, ma'am?
Yes, good day. Good day, PanPacifics. I am Nelisa Jean Penera, your new faculty for our psychology department. And I hope everyone to flourish with me. May the news be with us. New beginnings, new knowledge, and new path to face. Good day.
Thank you po, ma'am. And maybe also acknowledge the presence of our beloved Dean, Dr. Virgo. Gusto niyo rin po bang magpakilala, sir?
I just want to say hello, everyone. Nice seeing Sir Mark and Miss Melissa here. Okay, let's proceed. I'm excited to hear your stories. Salamat.
Thank you po, Doc V. All right, so thank you for those introductions. Following the momentum of all this wonderfulness, ganito ang gagawin natin, ha? We'll start muna with the self-introductions ng second years kasi feeling ko baka medyo maybe kinakabahan ng ating first year students. So,
One, two. Please welcome Ms. Ostrero, our BE Ed 1 student. Ms. Ostrero.
Proceed na po tayo sa next na magpapakilala. Can you do it, Miss Daus?
Good afternoon. I am Jenny May Daos, taking up Bachelor of Elementary Education from Tubabenguet, currently at Sison, Pangasinan. Nexus.
Good afternoon, everyone. From Sison, Pangasinan, Nexus Basatan, second year student. Hello. Kayla.
Hello everyone, I am Kyla Vidar, currently a BEd 2 student, and I'm from Susurubio, Pangasinan. John Rose.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm John Rose Del Rosario, taking Bachelor of Elementary Education. Hello, everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Ansela Graham.
taking the Bachelor of Elementary Education from Asingan, Pangasinan.
Good afternoon, Dean. Hello, Dean. Good
Hello
afternoon.
po.
Sir, pa-able po yung screen share. Thank you.
Okay, who will be sharing supposedly?
Sir, ako po, Hazel po.
All right, hold on. How can I be able to do that? I cannot promote you as the co-host anyway. So can you just share it for now? Let's see if you can. Miss Cuenca.
Sir, unable pa rin.
So,
Sir, hindi ata siya one co-host.
yeah.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, pati po akong co-host, disabled po as sa screen sharing.
Okay, hold on. I'll ask Mr. Sir JR. Just proceed with the activity for now.
So, since hindi pa tayo makaka-start ng game, let us have our online kamustahan muna. So, kamusta naman kayo? Excited ba kayo mag-aral or mag-start? Anyone? Giovanni?
Yeah, as of the moment, excited pero nandun yung kaba, pero willing to learn something and expand the capacity to grow naman. And also to be able to collaborate with my fellow students.
Wow. How about Mr. Viggs?
Yes, hello po. So far excited and good naman. And hopefully sana marami yung makakilala. Most especially sa mga BPED. Yun lang. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Feeling po ako.
Anyone? Mr. Bon? Ano po yun? Excited ka bang pumasok ngayon? Especially magsa-second year na tayo. Siyempre, oo naman. Pero ngayon, mas excited ako sa student night.
Miss Cuenca, you may try it now. We'll see if it would work.
Okay po, sir. Okay na po. Thank you po. Okay, let us proceed to our game muna.
So itong game na to ay pabilisan mag-raise ng hands. So ako yung titingin kung sino yung nauna at mamimili kayo ng number dyan. Random questions, but be careful, there are consequences behind some of those numbers. Kaya mamili ng maayos, piliin ang desisyon sa buhay. Kaya ngayon, let's start.
Okay, let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can raise your hand na.
Welcome. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, it's nice to virtually meet and greet you all. I hope we can be a great family here in English department. Okay, let's have some fun. We have a game here entitled Name That Movie. 3 winners po ang pipiliin natin at yung tatlong yun po ay mananalo ng tig 100 na load.
Sama ba kami?
Pwede rin po, ma'am.
Si Angelica, pwede akong sumali.
Yes. Sige.
Kahit ako gumawa niya.
Pwede rin.
Sige, hindi na ako sasali. Sila na.
Okay,
Give
sige,
birth to
sige.
others.
Okay po. Okay, let's play Name That Movie. Oh, hello, Sir Rodlan. Dito na si Sir Rodlan. Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon.
Sir, can you give us some advice po? Lalo na po para sa mga freshmen.
Hello, can you see me?
Yes, sir.
I cannot start my video, but I hope you can see me already. So hello and good afternoon, everybody. And I know that a lot of students right here already knew me, but then whatever struggles or circumstances that would come into your life, just always remember that it will pass, okay? Mahirapan man kayo or maging masaya, lahat yan ay lilipas din. Kahit gawin ninyo kung ano yung inyong makakaya as much as possible. That would be all, and I hope to see you and teach you once again in the upcoming term. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you po. Okay, let's play na po. Okay, players should guess the title of every movie that presented on the board. The 3 winners will have 100 pesos load. Okay, who can guess the title of this movie? Okay, Mr. Jan, can you guess it?
More Than Blue po.
Okay, congratulations. You got the answers right. Send mo na lang sa akin yung number. Okay, thank you.
Sige po, thank you.
Okay.
Connection together yung ating relationship, and also yung collaboration natin ay ma-boost. So and also yun ang dahilan bakit tayo nandito, di ba? To know each other and also to have fun. So kung ready na kayo, I encourage everyone to please, sinong ready na? So mag-react na tayo ng heart emoticon kung ready na tayo. Ayun. So if you are ready, then I encourage everyone to please open their cameras. Nang sa ganun ay mas makita nating nagko-collaborate talaga tayo, di ba? And part siya ng game natin. Kasi ang game natin ay bagong-bago. Wala nyo kung ano. Ang game natin is Bring Me. So, di ba? Napaka-Filipino. So, alam naman natin yon. But in formality, I will explain the mechanics. May sasabihin akong bunch of a set of items siguro, and with corresponding price syempre, and ranging from easy, from medium, and syempre from hard. Okay, so let's start. I guess let's start. Ready na ba tayo? Okay, so Bring Me tayo, no? Paunahan tayo. So yung tatlong ay bali yung apat na parliament pala, si Ate Rayan, si Kuya Nico, tsaka si Sir Rodrigo will be our judges. So, to be fair, di ba? And so, let's start from category easy for 25,000 pesos. So, Bring Me for 25,000 or 25 pesos. Bring Me computer
Wait lang, Mr.
charger.
Jordan. May mga hindi pa turn on ng camera.
Guys, paki-open yung camera nyo para mag-enjoy tayong lahat.
Ayun.
Nakita naman yung mga yung mga faces.
Okay, so I'll wait for the others.
Ang gaganda nyo naman pala.
Ayun. So, I guess let's start. Naka-open ng ating camera. Ulit. 4. Ready na ba tayo? Let's click the heart button kung ready na tayo. Okay. Okay, let's start. For For category EC, yun nga, bring me, for 25 pesos, bring me computer charger. Everyone, please, computer charger. Ayun, si Kuya, nakita ko na, naghanap. Ayun! I guess.
Sino? Sino kaya ang nauna? Sino nga ba?
Wala na, nasa likod niya lang yung charger eh.
So,
Ayun,
sino po nauna?
si Kuya JR.
So, I guess we have a winner, si Kuya JR for 25 pesos. So, sa GCash na lang po, no? Pa-type na lang po ng ating GCash.
Pasa na lang pasa niyo na lang yung 25 pesos sa iba. Thank you.
Ayun. Oh, so,
Okay.
bago, ibang item naman pahanap mo for 25 ulit.
Pipili ako ng mananalo. Bigay ko na kay Harvey. So,
Ayun. Namili. Namili na lang. Okay. Move na tayo. Next level.
O sige, siya, karapatan niya yun. Let's reserve his right. So, I guess we have a winner. And next, in category medium sa EC, so sa medium naman tayo with 50,000 pesos. Worth 50,000 pesos. So, bring me tweezers. Chani. Chani, everyone.
Chane, pagkain ng uban.
Pang-pluck ng
Go,
hair. Or like,
guys.
pang-pluck ng pimple.
Go,
For
dali.
50,000.
50,000 to.
Pinky. Sharing
Pamili
me.
ng house and lot.
Ay, hala. Hi,
Hello, are you all done from your respective rooms?
Yes, D.
Yes po.
Yes po,
Dr.
D.
Okay.
Yes po. Culture kasi. Let's say Game of Thrones. Who do you think of pag narinig niyo yung Game of Thrones? Or kung ano yung mas current ngayon, House of the Dragon. Itong character na to, magbibigay pa ba ako ng clue? Hindi kaya niya yan. Any takers?
Repeat mo na lang Miss Jen, repeat mo na lang yung question.
Sige. Ito yung sa clues ha. Kailangan nyo mag-pay attention. Hindi naman mahirap yun, right? Let me give you all the clues. Ayun, may nakahula na, may nag-raise ng hand. Yes, go ahead, ate.
I'm just guessing, is it Khaleesi, the mother of the dragons?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Ayun. Yung may nakakuha na, guys. Oh. Okay, so noted na lang yung ating dalawang students na nakakuha nung question, both third-year students. Please direct message me na lang yung info nyo for your GCash. And then, I'm gonna assume na you're okay with splitting the cash prize na lang. Okay lang ba yun?
Yeah,
May I hear from you?
It's good. It's fine by me.
Okay. So, kindly direct message me your information na lang, ha? Thank you so much. Okay. So, tuloy ang ligaya. May I ask one of our third-year students na lang to introduce themselves. And please remember ang ating 2 questions for your prompt. So, the first question is, what advice would you give yourself nung first-year student ka pa? And the second question is, asan na yung second question natin? Ayun, like if you could summarize your experience in Pan-Pacific with 1 word, what would it be and why? So can we have a third-year student to volunteer? Si Asis daw po, sabi ni Sir Mark.
Asis, go na.
Sige po, ako na sir. Good day everyone. My name is Mary Ann Jane Atis. Ang piece of advice ko sa mga first year,
maraming hirap ang mapagdadaanan nyo sa inyong pag-aaral pero huwag kayong susuko. At kung i-describe ko ang experiences ko sa Pan-Pacific University, challenging, maraming mga hirap na napagdaanan pero nagawa ko naman ng maayos. Kayo din, I'm sure magagawa nyo rin ng maayos yung kapag binigay nyo yung best nyo. At kung anong ang aking motto, ang oras ay mahalaga. Kaya habang bata pa kayo, gawin nyo yung best nyo, ibigay nyo yung best nyo sa bawat ginagawa nyo. Dahil paglipas ng panahon ay hindi nyo na maibabalik kung ano yung oras na nawala. Yun lang po. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ate, for your words of wisdom. Ika nga. And thank you everyone for your attention and participation. So, okay, bago ko kayo pakawalan sa ating main session, can we get a quick screenshot lang? Please turn on your cameras para sa ating photo op naman po. Ayan. So, please kindly turn on your cameras. Lahat po tayo kung okay lang. Ayan, sige. So, I will screenshot. I'll count down ha. So, ayan. Lahat na ba nakapag-open ng camera? Okay. Ayan. Okay. I'll count down ha. 1, 2, 3. Smile. All right. Nakapag-screenshot ka rin po ba dyan, Lawrence, on your end? Mag-screenshot ka din. Mag-screenshot ka rin para may copy ka rin. Okay ba? Sige, one more guys ha, one more. Okay. 3, lahat mag-on ng camera. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Smile.
Zest o product?
Oh,
Yung
sige.
juice? Oh.
Oo, brand. Pwede.
Tapos, ano pa? Next.
Famous person.
Famous person, Z.
O, last na lang.
Doren Legaspe. Oh.
Zainab.
Congrats po sa mga nanalo, Miss. Si Ate Nexus, si John Rose, at si Ann Saila. Yung Gcash nyo po to follow. After po ng event siguro.
Ang susunod
Basta guys, andyan pa
na
ba kayo guys?
Yeah.
Good afternoon din kay Dean Virgo. Dito rin po siya.
Hi. Are we done?
Yes, sir. Mag-sharing na po kami, sir. Sa ano po, mag-share na po kami ng mga na-experience namin
Okay.
at
Go ahead.
advice na po namin sa BEd 1 po na.
Natuwa ako dun sa Zorin Legaspi, bagong-bago. Di ba, Miss Eva?
As a second year student, ang ma-advise ko lang po sa lahat at sa ating BEd 1 na nag-iisa po ata, huwag ka pong mahihiya at maging ano lang po, maging active ka lang po at mag-aral ng mabuti. Yun lamang po. Sa mga klase ko dyan, magbigay rin po kayo ng advice at na maka-encourage at maka-inspire sa ating mga...
Bakit hindi ka nagpapakita, Michael?
Sir, bigla pong nawalan ng kuryente dito sa amin, ang dilim po.
Ay, madilim. Ano naman kung madilim? Basta makikita ka pa rin. Di ba? Nakikita ka pa rin naman. Sige, proceed.
Meron isa. Mm. Ang alam ko, nakita ko, merong isa, pero I'm not sure if madadagdagan pa ang biped family. But I hope na madagdagan pa ang ating biped family. So yeah, andito si Miss Cuenca, no, as your president or your representative sa biped, no. So if you have friends, no, na kilala pa na like hindi pa enrolled for this academic year 2022-2023, you can just tell them, no, that Pan Pacific University, specifically Romeo Padilla School of Education and Arts, Bachelor of Physical Education, is the premier program. Kasi Jai, ganon dapat, di ba? Help us in promoting our bachelor, no? Kasi yeah, as far as I know, we only have 1 or 2 new BPED student, but they're not here. So with that, no, for an inspirational talk, yeah, just use me as your motivation and your inspiration with all the achievements that I had during my college years, no. So you just have to be with yourself, no, and you have to look, no, kung ano ba talaga yung inyong goal, no. Kapag malapit na kayong sumuko or sumusuko na kayo ngayon, palagi niyong tatandaan, para kanino ba kayo bumabangon? Para ba sa pangarap? O para sinong magbe-benefit ng pangarap ninyo? Yung sarili niyo lang ba? Hindi, 'di ba? It's your family, your friends, yung kapatid ninyo, okay? So there, kapag nawawala ng pag-asa, just take deep breath, okay? Deep breath, isumot lang. Okay? And then, you know, like me, I'm outside the backyard, no, na I'm stressed. Every time I'm stressed, no, talagang dumayakap ako ng puno, kinakausap ko yung mga leaves with the trees, looking at the sky, no. So find ways on how to cope with stress and depress. Okay, so you have your family, talk with them, and when you forgot, okay, you forgot your goals, then take a deep breath, meditate, and pray to God. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you po, sir. Sir Virgo, can you also give us a short inspirational advice?
Mr. Ranks, how many minutes are left for the other breakout rooms?
Sir V, I don't know kasi last night po, we agreed to only have 15 minutes sana per breakout room.
All right. Sir JR, is there a way for us to message, or I'll just be the one to message? Dr. Castro, good afternoon.
Good afternoon po.
Dr. Castro, probably we can still promote our program to our students so that they can help us out.
Yeah. So for the rest of you who lack probably units, you may want to do double major as I am also a double major, Bachelor of Arts in Communications and Bachelor of Arts in English, major in Literature. It would be an exciting combination. That's it, sir.
Okay, good news, Dr. Castro. Earlier, we had the interview with the incoming first-year students, and 3 of them, 1 from AB Psychology, and then 2 from BSE English, would like to pursue the double major eventually.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, 3 of them. So probably I will have to interview more. We have other set of scholar applicants, then we could again convince them.
Yes.
All right, probably while waiting for the others, Mr. Bambico, we can use this time for some questions if you might have 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, I have to tell you first that right now I'm still on the process of accomplishing the final loading of our faculty. That's why some of you are not yet receiving any Google Classroom invitations, right? But rest assured, supposedly we would have the meeting with the faculty started at 4 o'clock, but we are having fun in our virtual acquaintance. That's why we might move our faculty meeting tomorrow so that we will have more time. But rest assured, within tomorrow, you would be able to receive already your Google Classroom invitations. But as of now, may I see a thumbs up if you have already received some invitations from your other classes? Meron na ba? Okay. While waiting, may we have Sir, what's the name? Mr. Mendoza to solicit. Go ahead. Mr. Orlando. Rodrigo, rather. Mr. Rodrigo Mendoza, go ahead. Two of our students from RPC would be representing our university in the Mr. and Miss ASEAN, I think tomorrow or on the 8th. And so they need our help. Of course, our support, Sir Rodrigo and Miss Aragon. O, di ba? Parang si, paano ako magsalita? Aragon and Rodrigo Mendoza. Please take this time now to promote or to ask help, of course.
Okay, so sorry, I'm out town hall now. We need financial assistance, so yeah, any amount will do. I'll just send our GCash here sa amin ni Ate Kylie. Yeah, we are open naman sa kahit anong amount. Thank you.
Okay, Sir Renz Bambico, I think the rooms are about to close. The breakout rooms, they're done. We're done with it.
Okay, welcome back, RPCNs. How are you doing so far? Good? You must be. Well, may I see a heart emoticon from your end if you had a great time with your new friends? Yeah? Thank you. How about an angry emoticon? Pindutin mo na yan kung salty ka dahil hindi ka nanalo sa games. Charot. Sino? May mag-angry emoticon ba? No. Okay, wala. So, sa mga nanalo, isang party popper naman dyan. Sa mga nanalo sa pag-games for breakout room, ayan, congratulations guys. Anong prize nyo? Pabulong. Bulong naman. No. So, ayan. Did you all enjoy in your breakout rooms? Did you had the friends and discovered new things about yourselves? Well, kung nag-enjoy ka, i-hit mo na yung smile emoticon. Tignan natin. Sinong naka-smile emoticon? Ayan, isa, dalawa. Pagtakas na ba nung di may isa? Ayan, smile, smile. Ayan. Okay. So, ayan. Sa English majors, I need one volunteer to introduce himself and magbigay ka ng isang pangalan na natandaan mo sa breakout room. Meron ba? English majors? Sino? Mag-open mic na po. Kung meron kayong bagong kakilala. Hala, wala ba? How about sa ibang majors po? Sinong may bagong friend?
Balita ba yung mga...
Ano yun? Ayan, okay. So, we're all glad that you had a good time in your breakout room. So, we have here another game. Yeah. Miss Kyrie, please tell them what the game is all about. Where's my phone?
Wala pa siya.
Ay, wala pa siya. Okay, so...
Almost ata sa kanila.
Ito na lang po. Parliament student leaders. Please kindly share what the students have shared during the breakout rooms. Starting of course with AB Psychology. Kung sino pong mag-share, kung anong napag-usapan, anong nangyari sa loob ng breakout rooms. AB Psychology. Okay, mukhang babalikan natin si AB Psychology. Next, elementary education.
So good afternoon everyone. Sa aming breakout session, nagkaroon kami ng chance na ma-meet ulit virtually ang isa't isa, nakapag-catch up, naglaro, at nakausap din namin ang aming instructor na si Miss Eva together with Miss Marian na nagbigay din sa amin ng inspirational and motivational message para sa paparating na academic year. Yun lamang po. Thank you.
Okay, balikan natin ang psychology. Meron na ba? Nandiyan na po ba yung mga facilitators po ng psychology? Miss Jed Renee? Yeah, okay. So, babalikan ulit natin ang psychology later. Let's proceed to BPED. Ano pong pwede nating i-share from BPED?
So, hi everyone. So, ang nangyari po sa breakout session namin, na nagbigay po si Sir Frederick ng kanyang inspirational talk or advice. And sasabihin ko lang po yung mga nasabi niya. Just be yourself, work for your true goal, and find ways in coping your stress or depression. And also, one of our third years din po is nagbigay na inspirational advice, which is keep going on what you want. And may nag-games din po kami and also nagkaroon ng short or brief self-introduction. Yun lamang.
Okay, thank you, BPED. How about English? Ano pong napag-usapan natin sa breakout room ng English majors? Miss Endoso, Mr. Wico?
I'm sorry, is that, yeah? Indozo is not here.
Okay, Kuya, ikaw na lang po. Wala din po ata si Kuya,
For the BS at English, yeah, I actually joined their breakout session earlier, and yeah, I was able to meet some of them together with Dr. Marie Castro, and yes, actually, Maria Angelica Indoso asked for whatever advice that we can give to our freshmen, yeah. And just like what I mentioned to them earlier, here in Pan Pacific University, as long as you perform, you have to show the best that you can share. Yeah, you are going to survive. And yes, in all of the activities, tasks, lesson that we will be having in the near future during our classes, we have to do our best. Always remember that virtual is entirely different as what we have during face-to-face classes. So yeah, we have to prove that what's we have to prove that we can do both. We can share the knowledge, and at the same time we can impart the knowledge that we need to share with everyone as well, coming from our mentors and educators. Yes, thanks.
Okay, thank you, Kuya Renny. So, balikan natin ang AB Psychology. Meron na po ba yung facilitators ng AB Psychology? Or kasama po sa mga may power interruption. Kaka-receive ko lang po ng message, meron daw pong power interruption sa iba-ibang parts po ng Pangasinan, like sa Puzurubyo, Mingan, and others.
Salis, Omingan, Villasis is also included.
Yeah, kakabalik lang din po ng power sa amin. So here, sa ano po? Sa math, social science, and Filipino majors po. Sharing po. Sino pong mag-share? Again, social science, Filipino, and math majors. Sino pong merong isi-share kung anong napag-usapan at nangyari sa loob ng breakout rooms?
Okay,
Ako na lang po. Ay,
sige.
ako na lang po kasi nag-power interruption din po kaso
Rian, go ahead.
naririnig po ba?
Yes.
Ayun po, nangyari po sa breakout session namin, nagpakilala po kaming mga student council, and then para po alam po ng mga kapwa namin estudyante from first year, second year po na kung sino yung lalapitan nila if may concern po sila, and then po nagbigay po ng message po si Ma'am Teresa sa amin na mga estudyante. Sabi po niya magpatuloy lang daw sa pag-aaral at magpursige po. Sana I hope po na-inspire naman po yung kapwa ko estudyante sa message ni Ma'am sa amin ngayon. And then naglaro din po kami, and pati po si Kuya JR nagpalaro po siya sa amin. And yun po, nag-power interruption na after nun. Di ko na po alam kung sino pong nanalo sa palaro ni Kuya JR.
Ano ba yung nanalo?
Ayun. Yun po, nagpalaro po. Yun lang po nangyari.
Okay, thank you, BSE Filipino Math and Social Science. Okay, balik tayo. Last call. Psychology, meron na ba? Okay, I think kasama po sa mga power interruption yung facilitator ng psychology. How about first year psychology students po? Miss Ubaldo, Miss Anne Mabel Ubaldo, any ideas po and stories kung ano bang nangyari sa loob ng breakout room?
Yes po. Yung nangyari po sa breakout room is nagpakilala na may mga nag-volunteer po na magpakilala in a creative way and nag-iwan din po ng inspiring messages yung mga third year po and naglaro din po. Yun lang po.
Ayan, okay, thank you. So, karamihan sa mga nasa breakout rooms ay talagang nakatanggap ng inspirational at motivational message. Well, yeah, kailangan nga naman natin yan, lalong-lalo ng mga freshmen dahil bago kayo sa college. So, ayan, kailangan natin ng pampatibay loob. And yeah, we all know that there are no exact adjectives we can use to describe kung gaano nakaka-pressure, kung gaano ka-thrilling, nerve-wracking, and surreal ang pagiging college student. It's a roller coaster of emotions and thoughts. So, yung iba prepared, yung iba hindi. But let your vision of a good future drive you to believe. Kagaya nga ng sabi ni Sir Derek, you are in college, so yeah, just be yourself or work for your goal and learn to cope up with the challenges of being a college student. So before we move, may I ask a message from Sir Abelio?
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay. Of course, no message to all of my students as well. Siguro just always focus lang no sa mga tasks, sa goals, no, especially given by your teachers. And siguro ano lang din no, similar lang dito sa sinabi ko sa mga psych students, have patience as well no, kasi even with these rough times no, we need to be patient lalo na kung for example medyo pag walang, so for example yung sa mga connection sa internet no, siguro medyo ano lang tayo dyan, patient tayo dyan. And with activities as well, kasi yung mga mahirap na activities niyan, it will be rewarding for you as well no? So pag natapos nyo yan, there will be reward for you. So as sa learnings no. So yun lang, maraming salamat.
Thank you, Sir Mark. So now to help us realize our dreams and build our courage to be the best, may we call in our outstanding, kind, and considerate Dean, a nurse by profession and an educator by heart, none other than Dr. Virgo Clemente Lopez to give us an inspirational message.
Hi, good morning everyone. Di ba? Para mabilis tayo, I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Please unmute and say, of course. Sabay-sabay, mga kapamilya.
Of course.
Sige, salamat. First, I would like to commend the breakout rooms. Actually, tumatawa ako on the side and my fellow heads here are actually laughing na bakit ako tumatawa mag-isa. And I was telling them that even if it's virtual, this acquaintance actually becomes so really fruitful and insightful that I myself find it so amusing and at the same time really moving and encouraging, listening to the faculty members who are here. I would like to thank, of course, all our faculty members, Miss Eva, Sir Frederick, we have Dr. Castro, Miss Nelisa, Miss Kathleen Manangan, our new faculty members, of course, Mr. Abelio, and our SBE teachers who committed to actually help us out in teaching our college students at the Romeo Padilla School of Education and Arts, and to our student council officers, and to all of you Pan-Pacifics of Romeo Padilla School of Education and Arts. Magandang hapon. Siyempre, nag-prepare ako ng PowerPoint ko, di ba? Yaman lamang din. At ito ay virtual. So don't you worry, I'll be quick para nang sa ganun ma-meet natin yung 5 o'clock. But I have also prizes. Biglang napaisip ako dahil nahiya ako dun sa mga student council na may mga pa-prize. So there would be 5 questions that I'll be asking. Yung mga makakasagot ay may naghihintay na sorpresa sa inyo. Okay. So let me name my talk as Building a Link. If Mr. Villanueva had his Building a Link, and then the words I have here, 2 words for all or for everyone. It's purpose and passion. O pakiulit nga yun mga kapamilya. Ano yung dalawang P sabay-sabay?
Purpose.
And passion.
Yes.
Purpose and passion.
Exactly. Sa madaling sabi, kung ikaw ay pagod na, kung ikaw ay natatakot, kung ikaw ay pasok na sabi nga ni Sir Villanueva, balikan mo lang ulit ang dahilan kung bakit mo ito ginagawa at ang pinakagusto mo o gusto mo kasi ito kaya wag ka dapat sumuko. So let me summarize the two words purpose and passion to life-giving force. So once again, Dr. Carl Balita anyway coined that word, life-giving force. So I have here a question. So just type in the chat box, or rather you have to virtually raise your hand. I'll call you and then that's the time you should be able to answer. And then 100 pesos ang load ang mapapasaya. Okay, Mr. Bambico and our student leaders, please take note so that I can send. Okay, the first one, no blank is blank. Oh, di ba lumabas text ko? Except yung mga student leaders. Yes, Best Filipino, Rayan Ronamo. You have to unmute and then show yourself. I mean, turn on your camera. Ms. Ronamo.
Sir, ano po ako? Parliamentary Student Council. Kasali pa din po ba?
Oh, dahil dyan, wala. Oh, si Mr. Bon. Okay, wait lang. Lower down your hands, everyone. Okay, may sumagot na doon sa chat box, si JJ Valdez. Okay, Mr. JJ, at least tell me something about that in your own words. That's correct. How do you actually say it, this thought in your own way? Come on, Sir JJ. Yaman lamang Filipino pa nito. Oh, Ginoo ikaw. Ano ang ibig sabihin ng linyang ito? No man is an island. Siyempre, tatagalogin mo lang. Walang tao ang isla dahil tao. No, kidding aside, yeah, congratulations, JJ. Ulitin ko, no, dapat you have to virtually raise your hand. O ngayon naman, kailangan mag-type sa chat box ng salitang alam ko, okay? So you have to type in the chat box alam ko before you can answer. You have to follow instruction, okay? Because your faculty members really find it difficult to check some of your outputs because you don't follow instructions. So please, ito na. One for Come on, before you can answer, you should be able to type in the chat box, alam ko. Ayan, sige, let's see. Yes, si JJ ulit. Ano to? Ikaw na lahat. Yeah, Bon, sige. Bon Ryan Pulido. Please unmute and then tell me the answer.
One for all or for one.
Oh.
Bayanihan for the people.
Tama. Alright. Bigyan naman natin ng masigabong virtual clap si Mr. Bon at syempre si JJ kanina. Ayan. So, Mr. Renz Bambico, pakisulat lang ha. Baka makalimutan ko mawalan ako ng trabaho dahil I'm not following my words. Okay, we have the last two sentences for you to be able to actually find out. This time, you have to show me a party popper. Kung sino man yung unang makakuha ng party popper, magpapakita, Sir Rensby, wala pa. Mr. Pulido. Ano ba yan? Sumunod sa utos. Eto na nga. Okay, go. Sino ang makakaunang makakapagpakita niyan? Yes, Nexus Bastian Basatan. Miss Basatan?
2 is better than 1?
Paano 2 is better than 1? You make me happy. Sorry. Miss Basatan, kaya mo to. 2 is may R dyan. Magagalit si Dr. Castro sa atin. 2, dapat ito ay bahagi ng katawan. Miss Basatan, sagot. 2 what? I have 2 hands, the left and the right. Diba ganun? Ano yung Miss Basatan, magagalit si Dr. Castro. Okay, anyway. Miss Basatan, you know this. Come on. 2 what? Come on. It means you should be thinking. Anong ginagamit sa pag-iisip? Miss Basatan, come on. Sige, si Miss ko na lang. Daos. Miss Jenny, go ahead. Miss Jenny may
2
daos.
heads are better than 1, sir.
Pinalitan na nila. 2 heads are better than none. Or than... Very good.
That's one, sir.
Okay, please unmute and say, mahusay yarn. Sabay-sabay.
Mahusay yarn.
Okay. Pero wala nang tatalo sa 2 is better than... I'm sorry. I hope there are no
Hindi ko nabasa.
Okay lang ito. There are no mistakes, just lessons. Sabi nga ni Dr. Carl Balita. So at least we learn. Okay. Last one. You have to show heart sign to be able to answer this. O ang makakakuha nito sadyang matalino. Power blank, not power blank. The one, okay, student leaders, you can also answer. Yes, Rene Boy Rico. Anong sagot? Oh, wala makakasagot. Oh, sige na guys. So at least naka 300 lang yung price. Ang sagot ay power with, not power over. If you're going to go back to the lines I asked you to complete, it all boils down, or they all boil down to the word collaboration, interdependence, teamwork. Or let me summarize them into this. There, these words: altruism, being selfless in serving; spredicor, meaning unity, harmony, the one I have seen today or this afternoon; and empathy. It means that you should care authentically with experience. All right. So as teachers, I would like you to cultivate this in your stay in the university. And so, may tanong lang ako na mabilisan. Would you fit in? All right. So if you're a box, Dr. Carl Balita used this in his talks. If you're a box and there's this circle, do you think you can make it? Some of you would say no. Some say, oh, it's impossible. But hey, you find a way, like BDO, to be able to fit in. It depends on your on the material. For example, this box can actually fit in if it is flexible. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is solid. So it could be flexible in the sense that it can squeeze in. That's why the thought that I would like to reinforce with this photo is this: fit in towards sense of belongingness. So kapag ikaw ay nahihirapan, kung ikaw ay maarte, halimbawa kung ikaw ayaw mo ng pagkain ganito, you should be able to adjust. Because as teachers, you are not somehow picky to go to places where you want to go. Meaning there are times that you have to serve the community. You can be, teachers in the barangay and so on. So I'm not saying for you to think local, but the thing is that you should be able to really mingle with others, because if you have this kind of attitude, you can go places. Or may I say a thumbs up if you agree with that. If not, then prove it yourself. Okay? And so inspiration, I would like you to be inspired, to be able to strive harder. Your faculty members were able to inspire you with their words, making topics interesting. Of course, the faculty would do that. And you should also do that once you have your assigned reportings. And then self-efficacy, mind you, it's self-efficacy that makes people succeed. Because self-efficacy means that when the situation becomes more difficult, the stronger you should become. And it is where you develop this, meaning you rule over barriers and you don't let them rule over you. And you should have the growth mindset here that habang humihirap, or Dr. Castro would always tell this, that we should not baby you because you're no longer babies. Because if you go to actual work, your parents will not be there to comfort you. You should be on your own. You should be able to find ways to adapt, find ways to actually cheer yourself up. Okay? Oh, come on. You should be able to cheer yourself. Please hug yourself like this and then tap one after the other. Sabihin mo, kakayanin po ito. Okay, sabay-sabay. Okay, there you go. And finally, authenticity. So kung ikaw ay galit, gumagalit ka lang, pero wag naman yung makakasira ng gamit or makakasakit, no? But the point is that you should be able to show your true self. Mr. Villanueva and some of your teachers have mentioned this clearly, that it's hard to actually act, the way you're not. Okay? Like sa acting, halimbawa, tuturuan ka ni Dr. Castro, ni Miss Kathleen later on ng pag-act o paano ba talaga magsalita, then you should be able to admit to yourself your weaknesses and your strengths so that we could actually move forward. So authenticity matters. Okay. What else? Quickly, I would like to share with you, I have shared this to the faculty members last time, begin with clear goals. You start, especially the first year, you should know where you're going. You should know that after 3 years, you should graduate. For the second year, you should know that after 2 years, you should be finished. For the incoming third year, you should know that you have your field study, you should have your internship, so your goal should be set. Because once it's set, I'm telling you, it's hard for you to be confused and to actually just wander around, meaning meron na kasi kayong target. So that's the first thing. Begin with the clear mind, because if the why is enough or big enough, then the how will just be easier. So you should know your goal. The second one is establish rapport. as I said, two heads are better than one, right? Or worst, if none, okay? So you should really be able to tap resources, tap collaboration, especially in your research. Pero wag naman yung linta ha, na lahat ng gagawin ay kukunin sa iba, na parang hitchhiker ka lang. Meaning, in the process of collaborating, you should be learning as well. You should be contributing something. So because in rapport, that's friendly and trusting relationship. All right? The third one is develop growth mindset. Most of us are mediocres, meaning if the faculty members ask you to report, you say, oh, okay na yan, Manila paper lang available. Okay na to kasi PowerPoint lang naman. So okay na yung clear lang na ganyan. I'm telling you, as Pan-Pacifics, it's ingrained in us the value of pioneering, right? Being innovators, right? The ingenuity, the resourcefulness. So when I say growth mindset, we should be able to go beyond. It's not an obligation to just report, but it's actually a commitment for you to share your best self so that you must be able to, develop and achieve the best version of yourself, as I mentioned. What else? Number 4, the last one, be genuinely inspired to inspire, because you cannot give what you don't have. So if you were inspired today, share it to others. If you're inspired today, for those students who are not here kasi nag-power interruption, then you must be able to share the message. Dapat yan ang ating ibabahagi. Hindi yung mga marites na, oy, meron daw bagong asawa si ganito, ay, ganito na, ay, yung may teacher daw na, oy, alam mo ba yung teacher, blah, 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 blah. So rather than spreading these kinds of news and information, and rather than spreading, in the GC, you have the group chat like, oh, alam nyo ba ganito? Oh, yung teacher na ganito, ganito. Why not share like this? I have read an article. This is good. It could help us in this subject, and share, for example, the link. I think we should cultivate more this kind of learning environment among us, and it should start and should continue at RPC. I'm hopeful about that. Okay. And so I also share this to the faculty members. You can take a screenshot later on. This is the AK guide, or your sense of being, the reason for your being. Now we have things that we love. There are things that we are good at, that we are known. There are things that the world needs from us, and there are things that we are paid for. However, you should be able to zero in to the most important concepts or things. Now, we have the things that we are good at and that we are being paid for. That's your profession. That's what you are leading to become teachers, educators, communicators, psychometricians, or psychologists of the future. But then the thing that the world needs and the one that you are paid for is your vocation, meaning it's not just you are somehow a professional, but that's what the world needs, that's what the community needs. Of course, at the moment, we need educators who would shape the minds of our community members right now, especially critical thinking is not dying, but it's decreasing at some point. So we need critical thinkers like you, educators, psychologists, and communicators to help us out with this kind of thing. Now, what you love and what you are good at is really your passion, but that's not enough, all right? What else? What you love and what the world needs is actually your mission, for your objective, your reason for your existence. But all of these are boiled down to purpose. So pag pinagsama-sama to lahat, dapat makita natin yung dahilan nga kung bakit ka nag-aaral, bakit ka teacher, bakit ka psychologist, bakit ka nagbibiped, or what have you. However, if you have the passion in the profession, you might be satisfied, but you feel useless because that's not the world needs. You might have the passion and mission, but there's delight, you're happy, but you're not actually wealthy because you don't have money. Right? You just do what you love. You're serving your mission, but you're not paid for it. What else? You might have the profession and vocation. You feel comfortable, but you feel empty because it's not what you love. It's not what the world needs, for example, or your mission rather. And finally, it might be your mission and vocation, but then you would feel what? Excited, but uncertain because you're not good at it. Others may compete with you, and you might be removed from your position because there are better people who could replace you. So the reflection here is that be purposive, not just passionate, of course, for you to be able to survive and thrive in the degree program you are actually taking right now. So I would like to emphasize, I'm almost done with my speech. Number 1, clear targets, clear goals. Number 2, be friendly, be trusting because rapport is necessary. Number 3, thrive with growth mindset. Hindi pwede yung okay na yan. Dapat mas magaling ka pa sa best mo. All right? And number 4, Be absolutely inspired to inspire. Marami ng stress sa mundo. Maghasig ka ng hindi ng lagim, pero maghasig ka ng magandang balita at syempre ng motivasyon sa iba. And so, reminders and announcements, wait and check and accept for Google Classroom invitations. As soon as we are done with the faculty meeting tomorrow, because it's already late this time, we shall be inviting you to your Google Classrooms. What else? Attend the First Day High on September 8. Malapit na this coming Friday. At sana mas excited kayo muna sa pagpasok because your faculty will be meeting and greeting you so that we culminate that day with the Students' Night that this office and the school is promoting for you to attend para magkita-kita tayo or magkadaupang palad sa gabing iyan. Just follow the protocols, okay? So key takeaways, creativity, innovation, action, passion, relationships. These are the words I would like you to carry on as you stay at Romeo Padilla School of Education and Arts and at Pan-Pacific University. But let me have a better and clearer words for you to attach to this. What we need to do would be redefine creativity. If you don't have resources, you will always find innovativeness in you that you can actually provide or find ways to provide something for your homework, for your project, and so on. You don't need to spend a lot for you to be able to become creative and resourceful. You just have to look around and use your brain cells to be able to come up with one. What else? Pursue your vision-related actions kasi you will never go wrong with the right intentions and the right perspective. So if you have the right intention to pursue what you're pursuing right now, God will help you, especially if this purpose is beyond yourself. For example, it would be for your family, it would be for your significant others, it would be for the country. What else? Serve SE with ignited passion, because if you're serving and you're liking it, the student leaders that I commend, I hope we can do more in the extension programs this year, in this academic year. And Rico, your president and your governor committed actually of doing this, and the rest of the student council, because when you volunteer, you will never know the impact of it, the joy of actually reaching out to the unreached. And finally, we say here, attain and sustain relationships. We hope that we could be a family. I can be I'm not yet your father though, okay? Because I can be your brother, older brother. We have our mother here, Ma'am Eva, Dr. Castro, and then the rest of our faculty that you can count on, not only in academics, but with other concerns that you might have. Will see to it, okay, that you are cared for. So attain and sustain relationships with all stakeholders. So as you can see, the words that you are seeing right now is what in green. Please read the words sabay-sabay or the letters combined. What's the word? Yung green.
RP.
Correct. That's RPC. So I'm giving you, ladies and gentlemen, my emails. Please lahat ng gagawin ulit sa university should be coursed through me so that I can follow up on your behalf. On that note, maraming salamat. Let's all continue to teach minds, touch hearts, and transform lives. It's the Teachers Month this month. So let's spread good vibes and let's greet everyone. Happy Teachers Month. O sabay-sabay pakisabi, Happy Teachers Month. Ready, go.
Happy Teachers
Happy
Month.
Teachers Month.
Happy
Okay.
Teachers Month.
Mr. Rico will do the Teachers Month that we have not done in the past. Last year, we'll do it this month. Okay? So kindly take note of that. On that note,
Okay.
maraming salamat po and welcome. Your Dean is welcoming you on behalf of the faculty to Pan-Pacific University. Agyaman kami kakabsat. Back to you, Mr. Bambico.
Thank you so much, Dean. So, hi, RPC. Can I see a party popper if you are inspired and ready to rock this school year? Yeah, and thank you. Dean, thank you for those uplifting words. So, you are inspiration to us, and thank you for helping us realize that we need to be passionate and we need to be purposive and here in our college journey. Thank you. So, okay, RPCians, kung may problema, sinong lalapitan? I-reiterate ko lang yung sinabi ni Dean dun sa sale. Kung may problema, sinong lalapitan? Si Dean. May issue sa grades, di ka na-invite sa classroom, or may inquiry tungkol sa subject at units, huwag ka nang lumayo. Nandyan si Dean. Actually, si Dean, ilang beses ko na po itong na-try. He's just one email away. Okay? So, dito sa RPC, kilala ka, nakikita ka, at naririnig ka namin. Laging tatandaan, walang malaking problema basta bukas tayong makipag-usap. Nandyan lang po si Dean kasama ang faculty at buong RPC na handang umalalay sa atin. Now, to formally complete our activity for today, may I call in the RPC Student Council Governor, Mr. Rene Boyrico, to give his closing remarks.
Hi, everyone. So it was really a meaningful day for the RPC students, together with our beloved faculty members and our dean. Yeah, I really wanted to repeat the exact word coming from Dean. Redefine creativity and innovation, pursue vision-related actions, serve with ignited passion, attain and sustain relationship with all stakeholders. Yes. Having said that, as long as we are all united for one purpose, and we have the heart to do such things, it will be really fulfilling. And we know that RPC really have that heart. So just like what has been mentioned by our dean, we will be including extension services this academic year. Just like what I always did, it's already part of my advocacy because I have my own organization wherein we are helping those students who are already out, those children who are from out of school, and then same thing with some schools na mahirap abutin. We are actually giving out school supplies for students na kaya nating bigay in our own simple ways, coming from yung mga bukas ang puso to help. Yeah, it was really a heartwarming feeling, and hope that this year all of you will be part of this activity. I know that you also have the passion and the heart to help one another. So without much words to say, I would like to commend also the committee of this RPC acquaintance, virtual acquaintance, the officers and members, the parliamentary officers of RPC. You've done your best kung amidst na may power interruption, we still push through this for this one to be accomplished. Of course, those teachers and RPC faculty na who joined us today, thank you so much for your time. And to our freshmen and the entire RPC family, let's enjoy the rest of this academic year. Thank you so much, and mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you, Gov. RPCians, we are very grateful that you allotted time for this activity. We hope to see you again in the next activities of our university in our respective School of Education and Arts. So now may I request everyone to please open your webcams and give your sweetest smile for our photo documentation to be facilitated by the Student Council. And also please do your own screenshots, take your own screenshots. Okay. Naka-open na ba ng cam? Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ayan. Okay. So, thank you, everyone. God bless you all. So, again, I am Rance Bambico, your host for today, signing off. Thank you, everyone. See you around. You may now leave the meeting. Bye.
Congratulations, Student Council. Mahusay. Dear faculty, we'll have our meeting tomorrow since it's already too late. Salamat po.